What is up, everybody? We're back. Late night live on a Wednesday night. This is crazy. This is episode 25. And yeah, I had to move some things around. And I just want to say do not do it on your computer because it screws everything up. But we're here. We're here somehow. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay.
Yep.
We got good. We got Chris, Ace of Jacks Media Grounds. How you doing, sir?
Good. Was sick last week, so I wasn't able to be here on Friday, but better now.
Okay.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here.
I'm your huckleberry.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
This is whenever you start talking, I'm gonna play this sound, Chris.
I'm your huckleberry.
Because that was on. That's like his. It was on your phone whenever like your wife texts you or something. I'm gonna play it now too. Sound good?
I'm your huckleberry.
All right.
Anyway, all right. Dathan, 8-Bit Gaming Legend, how are you tonight?
Good evening, class. Hopefully everyone's having a good hump day midweek, and we're on the downturn now, so weekend's almost here.
Yeah. Hump day. Holy moly, I need to have a sound for that. But we had a good week. Did you guys play any video games in the last couple days? Oh, Chris, I know I haven't talked to you in like a week.
I have. I started playing Still Wakes the Deep, the Callisto Protocol, Game Pass. Still working on Mario Party Origami King. I decided to jump back into Elden Ring to get ready for the DLC.
Right.
Because you have to have beaten Mog and Raubon. And so I started up my PlayStation 5 save from
Are you there?
last time I played it was in 20. Ryan? Still
Yeah,
hear
are
me?
you there? Yeah,
I'm still here.
Jumped out for a second. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, last time I played the save on the PS5 was in 2023. And I had apparently started my second playthrough, so I haven't beaten Mog or Raubon.
Okay.
So now I got to try and figure out how to play the game again.
Get it done.
That's where I'm at.
Just do it.
Dathan, did you play any video games the last couple days?
Not really. I threw on some Vampire Survivors, the adventure mode. I don't really want to start any new games because with college football coming out in less than a month, I don't really want to get into anything. I may play some Jedi Survivor just because, but other than that, that's pretty much it. I did add one game to my NES set, so that's getting smaller for the set. That's about it.
Cool. Well, hey, I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Direct. A lot of announcements for that. And Chris, if you wanted to talk a little more about Star Wars. And I watched Game of Thrones too, so we can talk about that if you want. And that's
You
probably
mean House of Dragon.
Or House of Dragon. Well, it's still Game of Thrones. You know what I mean.
Get it right.
There's a lot. You want to talk about that right now, or what do you want to? Should we go? Oh, I know what we need to talk about, you guys. So our buddy Eric is not here tonight, and
Yes, please talk about this.
I'm going to share. I think I've got the QR code up in the left hand corner there, and I'll post it right here for now.
Yep.
He's got a meal train right now. Feel free to scan this code with your phone or whatever, and it should take you to his meal train website. If you didn't know, Eric just had surgery to remove his kidneys yesterday, I believe. Posting updates to that. It looks like he's in good spirits. He's good. but he still needs your help. He's donated. People have donated a lot of money already, but could still use more because he's going to be out of work for quite a while. And the person that donated the kidneys, he's actually helping support them while they're up here. So we our hearts go out to you, and man, I don't want to lose you, Eric. And man, I can't imagine having both my kidneys getting taken out, and it's scary times. So check out his website. I'm going to leave that QR code up in the left hand corner. If you can, we probably won't get any super chats tonight, but if you feel like super chatting, instead donate to that. Does that sound good with everybody?
Yep.
Absolutely.
It looks like one person's already scanned it, so I appreciate it. So let's keep that going, and Eric, you're in our thoughts and prayers. So, let's get into it. The Nintendo Direct on Wednesday. Holy heck, you guys! Should we start?
They had a lot.
Shocker. Shocker.
So I'm gonna. The biggest shocker was this one for me. I'll go into it here. And you can kind of see by the background if it loads. Maybe.
Yeah, we can see it. You're good.
Yeah.
It's not loading on my end.
Yeah, we
can see it.
We got video.
That's so weird. Okay, well, go with it. Crap, what is with my connection tonight? All right. Marvel vs. Capcom. I was not expecting this game at all. On the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4. Are you guys gonna pick this one up? Holy heck!
I might. It's hard to say. I don't know. We'll see. I've already got, I think, more than half of these games already.
Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed at this, and I like it. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what the price is gonna be.
It's up for pre-order right now at PlayAsia. It's $59.99.
That's not too bad.
So,
question
I don't know if that's
is which version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 are they releasing? Are they going to put out the one that has all the extra characters unlocked already? The Punisher.
I think it's going to have everything. And the Punisher, Arcade 1-Up, when they came out with their arcade cabinets, the Punisher was on their original one. And I think Dathan, maybe you have it.
Punisher and Children of the Atom are actually on the Marvel Superheroes arcade machine that I have over there in the corner. And then there's one more game on there. I forgot what it was.
But they didn't put they haven't put the Punisher on anything since. And the response that we had heard from Arcade 1-Up is that Capcom did not want the Punisher on the cabinet because of violence or something, or it didn't mesh. But true to form with Capcom, it is actually their first collab with Marvel. So I totally appreciate why the game is there. And it's not a fighting game, it's a beat 'em up, but it makes sense. And like the smoke that I heard from Arcade 1-Up over the last couple years, why it wasn't in there is just real not satisfying. And this was one of Arcade 1-Up's babies. Like, they had an exclusive on these titles for the last couple of years. And now that Capcom is finally releasing this, I think that's gone. Maybe Arcade 1-Up has a foot in the grave, so to speak. And it's not a good sign for them.
Well, they haven't. I think you were mentioning a while ago that they haven't had anything new in the pipeline in a while, correct?
No, they. So you guys still seeing video? I cannot see video. That's so weird.
See video.
We're still saying video.
Yeah.
What is with my? Let me go back to my main. Okay, let me try this again. I'm sorry, guys. What is with my internet?
I mean, I can see.
I'm getting
perfectly
nothing.
fine.
Yeah.
Can't see
Everything's
video
fine
from
on this
storage.
end.
Are you sure that I'm the one that needs the new computer? Doesn't sound like
I wonder if my wife is like streaming something. It's so annoying. Oh, jeez. But anyway, I'm excited for this to come to Switch. And the other thing I want to talk about briefly, it's not coming to Xbox apparently.
No,
Yeah.
that's kind of the big deal right now.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck? It's like a mystery.
Maybe it was one of those that Microsoft is trying to get on Game Pass, and Capcom doesn't want it on Game Pass.
I don't think that's it, because there's Capcom has a couple titles that they haven't released also on Xbox, like Mega Man, the latest Mega Man collection. They didn't put that on Xbox, and it seems like there's one other one. But there's another Capcom title, Ace Attorney, that was on this, porting that one to Xbox.
Yeah.
So I've heard that the I don't know what you call it, the game system tech is using something called MT, and they're having trouble porting that to Xbox apparently. That's one rumor, or that maybe Xbox didn't pony up it. I don't know, but this is like the first release of Marvel vs. Capcom that hasn't been on Xbox, and that's really disappointing for them. I hope Phil Spencer and Matt Booty will, I don't know, kind of rectify things, because I've got my Xbox arcade stick, and I'd love to use it on this thing, but apparently not. Luckily, I do have a Nintendo Switch arcade stick. I don't have a PlayStation one, so I guess I'm definitely getting this on Switch. So.
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good.
Oh. All right, we'll move on. But I'm really stoked about that. Let's see if I can pull up the video for this.
Bring the championships home.
Nothing. I'm getting nothing on my ad.
Yep, we got it.
Yep, I'm watching it.
Can you hear audio for it too?
Yep.
Yep.
What is going on with my computer?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So apparently this is the Nintendo World Championships, although I'm getting a black screen on my end. Super stoked for this title. Super stoked.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
the more info that came out with this, like the online leaderboards and stuff, and I'm wondering if you can create like your own group type thing, which would be really cool. But yeah, the more that they showed of this, the more excited I got. Like, oh, this is much better than that the remix that they had, you know, back in 2011, 2012 for the Wii U and the DS.
Yeah.
Half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive.
Yeah, I mean, I originally bought the deluxe edition because of all the extra stuff. I wasn't on the fence either way on whether or not it was going to be worth playing the game, but now I'm more interested in the actual game itself.
Yeah, same.
But that deluxe edition still looks so great.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
Can I go? Can I leave the show for a second? And will you guys be okay without me for a second?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
No.
I just want
the entire show is going to be done.
chat.
Run.
All right, hold on, you guys. I don't know what's going on here. All right, I'll be back.
Night, Meatball Saucy. Thanks for
Meatball
showing up.
Saucy, good night, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, no, that the Nintendo Direct has been really kind of. There were a lot of things that they revealed that I didn't expect.
Yeah.
I know he's probably going to want to talk about him, but that Legend of Zelda game, uh, Echoes of Wisdom,
I
really
think it
didn't.
looks fantastic.
I'm so looking forward to playing that one, but I was not expecting it at all.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people were, and I was curious about if they're gonna have a demo at PAX like they did for when Link's Awakening came out. They had this
Oh
huge
yeah,
demo thing set up for it where you had to sign up and you got to play the 10-minute demo of the game. And it's kind of like this exact same scenario that it comes out in September, the
Oh my
whole
god!
thing. So I'm hoping they have something there.
well they had Mario Wonder when me and Ryan went to PAX West. You there,
Yeah,
Ryan?
that's where they had the Nintendo Live, but they have like their own little booth setup. Not booth, but like a little. I don't know. They take up a good quadrant uh, of the Summit building area, and they'll set up like I think they had Splatoon there one time. That may have been last year. I don't know, but they'll have a separate thing. But you'll get to demo 3 or 4 games. I think we got to play Luigi's Mansion and Link's Awakening. And they had is when the Switch Lite first came out, and they had all
Oh
those
yeah.
on display, and you could see all those and everything. But fingers crossed they have it this year. It'd be a lot of fun to play. Looking forward to it.
Well, that one's supposed to come out September 26th, so yeah,
Yeah,
should be this year.
Yeah, that would be a good prime spot to have it available. But yeah,
The big one, the Metroid Prime 4 that they revealed. I'm pretty sure the release date of next year means it's going to be their Breath of the Wild, where it's going to be out on both the Switch and the Switch 2 or whatever they
so
say.
we're probably thinking maybe like late second quarter, third quarter, possibly, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be so much easier to know what they're planning on doing with the Switch 2
Mm-hmm.
or whatever they do when they actually announce it. But
Right.
I'm trying to think. Have they ever released a Nintendo system in the first quarter?
Well, technically, first quarter is January through March. So the original Switch in 2017 was a first quarter release, and that was
Yeah.
with Zelda. But I'm wondering. Something tells me that they may hold off until maybe even the holiday season next year. Because I don't think that he said when they said that they were going to have there weren't going to be any Switch 2 updates on this direct. I don't know if they're going to wait until like another direct, like in maybe the fall, and then it was going to come out in March. Kind of like what they did with the Switch.
Well, there were rumors that they were going to have another direct in July.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know if July was when they were planning on announcing information on the Switch 2, or
Mhm.
if it was going to be something else, or if maybe this was the direct that they planned on doing in July,
Mhm.
and then it was kind of a case of, uh, you know, all of these leaks from Google that have been coming out internally that have been announcing a lot of stuff that both Sony and Microsoft had
Mhm. Right.
hidden. Nintendo was just like, let's go ahead and drop this here before anything gets kind of showed off by somebody
Yeah.
else.
When when I first saw that Zelda trailer, I thought it was an HD remake of Link to the Past for a second.
Oh yeah, I was like, okay, this has got to be either Link Between Two Worlds.
Yes, Jason Sames, man. I remember playing the first Dragon Warrior as well, way back in the day.
You back with us, Ryan? You still got black screen?
I don't know what's going on. I can see video fine now, but I feel like there's like a little bit of a delay. Oh, now the video playback has stopped.
Nope, it's
My
still playing
internet's-
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it in its all its glory.
Yep.
Okay, good. But yeah, are you guys excited for this one? So I know
Oh,
a couple
I'm
people
so
Very much
online
so.
were. There were a couple people online that were disappointed that it's not exactly a Link game. Not because of you have to play Zelda, but it's not the same mechanics.
Well,
I mean,
that's
it's something,
you're gonna
it's
be-
something different,
more of
and
a-
I'm totally okay with it. Totally okay with this.
Hello, everyone.
that's
I'm AG.
Yeah.
That's the same way it was with Legend of Zelda Wind Waker when they first announced it. A lot of
Mhm.
people were kind of upset with that one because they were going with the kiddish cell shading
Stolen away. Across the
art
vast
style for that
lands of
one, and so a
Hyrule,
lot of people really were
strange
upset with it.
rifts have appeared, and
Now
it's
you go
taken
and look
many
at like
people
people's comments in regards to it, and they consider it one of the best
Now
Zelda
alone,
games.
Zelda meets the fairy
You know,
Tri.
So it's
receives
you
a
never know
mysterious
until the
staff
game comes
called the
out.
Tri-Rod, and sets
And,
off on a journey across Hyrule.
I'm just
This-
glad we don't have to
save
wait. We
her
don't have to wait
kingdom.
very long for this. Just a
No.
few months, and then it's going
By
to be here.
waving the Tri-Rod
Yeah.
at a table she
Yeah,
found,
it's-
Zelda learned how to
I'm
create a
excited for
shell
this, and
called an echo.
it-
Once you learn
I'm
an
kind
echo
of
something,
interested
you
to
can
see what all you
recreate
can
it
do with the
whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall
this
blocking
game
your
mechanic
path,
and
you
everything
can
of being
create
able to
echoes of
create things
tables
if there's
to
going
get
to be a
leg
limit.
up. Just like
Um,
that. You can create wooden
know,
boxes,
So
old beds.
I want to see. I
and
really do want to
unusual
see if there's going to be a
things
limit
like
to
water
how
blocks.
how many
How you use
copies
them
you can
separately
make.
or together is entirely
If they've
up
got
to
it
you.
set up so you can like break the
Learn
world.
and create
Oh, yeah.
echoes of things you find while
Yeah,
exploring.
people are gonna go
Speedrunners are going to
through.
have fun with this,
You might be surprised at what you discover.
but
I mean, it
gonna
definitely
try.
takes
Even
a
battles will
page
look
out of
different.
the Book of Tears of the
You can
Kingdom
pick up
with
and
everything
throw
that
a
you
rock
can make
echo,
and do
for
and all
example.
that stuff.
yeah,
That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
All right.
Monsters
What other
have different
games did I miss
abilities,
you guys
so
talked
choose the
about?
one you want to create based on the
we'd
situation.
start talking
you
about
guys-
Metroid Prime
Wisdom
4.
is key after
Then
Oh,
we
you
kind
did?
of got into the Switch 2 release date that we kind of.
Yeah, because of the
Debate.
2025, I think it's going to be the Breath of the Wild, where it's going to be released on both the Switch and Switch 2, or whatever they decide to call the second one.
So, I think both you guys said this. They would not show this game. At the
I was
Direct.
wrong. I stand corrected. I was so off.
Well, it's been what, 4 years since they last showed anything for Metroid Prime?
I think it's
4?
been longer than that.
Oh yeah, it'd been. Well, they hadn't shown a trailer in 7 years.
Oh, has it been 7 years?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even a trailer. It was just the title screen. And it said in
Yeah.
development or something.
But it looks like it's a galactic war going on or something with the space pirates. Possibly
It's in-
breaking into.
We're in full screen using the whole like widescreen television stuff. There are people saying that this doesn't look like Nintendo Switch. That this looks like next generation to me. Maybe that I think that could be a testament to what these guys are doing. But dang, it does look good.
I'm hoping for like a mega special edition for this one.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Did you guys talk about this? I got this one for Eric here. Yeah, no new Star Fox.
You
They
know,
left
I was
that out.
wrong. I could have
I
swore
know
they were going to do a
fairly well.
remaster of
I
Assault,
glimpsed it
but
lurking
guess
at
they
the
didn't.
ragged edges of your mind.
I was thinking they would do
I
a Star
watched
Fox,
its
but no,
venom
they didn't do
spread
that
through the
or
veins of the
F-Zero.
world.
This game's
No.
on here
Trembled
for
at its
Eric.
terrible
And again,
reverberations.
scan the QR code
I
for
have seen
Eric,
its
you
true
guys.
nature.
QR code's not up when you're.
There it is.
Oh, there it
There we
is.
go.
There we go.
But this one's for Eric because he just beat Darkest Dungeon
It
1.
calls out if you are brave enough to believe.
And Darkest
Was this
Dungeon
the
2
second
is
one?
coming to Switch, Eric.
This
Oh,
Yeah,
is
this
the
is the
second
second
one.
one. So this one's for you, buddy.
That the fractured bones of
When
this
was the
world
release date on
can
this?
be mended. That a
July 15th
gutted by sour
is
winds
when it's going to be on the
can
Switch.
blaze radiant.
This
Once
might be a
again,
perfect game to get Eric since he's
the time
bedridden.
has come.
So he's
Yeah.
got something
Your
to do.
failures.
Well, he's never. Yeah, it took him forever to beat the first
By
one.
them.
Yeah.
Face your failures.
failures.
July 15th. Cool. Did you guys talk about Mario Party?
Nope.
No, we did not. I kind of forgot about it, so you just mentioned it.
The latest game
That's,
in the Mario Party
uh,
series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest
It
selection
doesn't
of
look
Mario
like
Party
there's many
minigames
as many
and
maps
Super
to it
Mario
as
Party
I was kind of
Jamboree.
hoping for, but the
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
20 players
Take the escalators
sounds
to travel
really
between floors in Rainbow Galleria.
interesting.
Oh,
Use
Galaga Guy
in-game
88.
to
I'm
star
so
and
sorry.
have
You had a
fun
super
on
chat
bicycle.
earlier.
But act fast.
Dude, thank you. My internet was effing up, and I couldn't even see the chat for a second there. Thank you, Galaga Guy. Please pass this
Thanks,
on. Love your
Galaga. You
show.
rock.
And all you guys do for the community. Thank you, Galaga Guy.
What happens when you're running on a 56K modem? You know, you get that poor potato quality.
New game boards. 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
We're just doing this on the fly
Some
with my
minigames
my
are
shitty
action-packed
internet.
Challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more.
But this game looks huge. Like, this
Yeah.
is definitely the biggest Mario Party game I've ever seen. I think I bought the last one, and it's a lot of fun at parties, but 110 mini games? Are you kidding me? You're gonna go nuts on this.
Can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against
See,
your
20
rivals
players
and
online. That
for
just
first place.
I just want to play with friends. Like, I don't know if I want to play with randos.
Well, I mean, if you get a lot of friends online, and we're certainly there's a community being built here. Some of these folks, if we ever wanted to play with,
Yeah.
like Galaga Guy, you know, Big ED, Jason, any of them. This would certainly be a way to start up something like that.
Did
Can't
you
get
guys-
together.
Let's see. Let me go to the next one.
More
Here we go.
classic titles are on the way.
Now, these are up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Zelda, Link to the Past, Four Swords. I totally had this game.
Mhm.
I don't know if I want to play it again, but I totally had it. I don't know. I think I sold it. This is the one, and then Metroid Zero Mission. I had that one too.
I think this is the only Metroid I have not finished. Zero Mission.
It's the remake of the
Coming to
of
new
the
Nintendo
original Metroid, I
64,
believe.
Nintendo Switch Online mature 17 plus collection of games.
And then they're putting the mature 17 plus collection that Japan had.
Campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur
I
Hunter,
am Turok.
and
I think like the young people watching these videos, they're like,
infiltrate
what the
corporations
F
to
is
end their
this?
alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now with online multiplayer.
Please, no!
It's so interesting that
Available
last
for
week,
Nintendo
you know,
Switch
during
Online
the
Plus expansion pack members later
Microsoft
today.
Showcase, they show off the new Perfect Dark, and then here we have Perfect Dark being released on
More
the
classic titles are
Nintendo
on
Switch
the way.
Online.
The dream is dead.
Ain't nobody got time
Play
for that.
Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to
Did you
explore
guys
randomized
talk
dungeons
about?
in The
I'll
Legend
go
of
on
Zelda.
here. And I just pulled video of like my favorite ones. I know there's a couple other ones we can talk about too here, but this one is live on Nintendo Switch eShop right now. $9.99. I think I will maybe play it tomorrow before Elden Ring comes out.
Oh, I didn't even watch this one, so I missed it.
Really?
Yeah, I
Well,
saw
here you
that
go.
they'd announced a Metal Slug game, but I didn't know it was a tower defense.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing. I just assumed it was a Metal Slug game, and I basically just did something else for a few minutes until the next one came out.
They totally could do a regular Metal Slug game, and I would probably play that too. But yeah, this is like a tower defense game. Jason says, so funny nowadays seeing Nintendo do M games when they wouldn't allow blood in Mortal Kombat back in the 90s. Yeah, it's like a total...
They allow
so
more
much
than
now.
M games on Nintendo.
Oh, they allow like some X-rated kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of shovelware on the Switch online store now that it's just like, man, you guys need to go back to like doing a little bit more getting rid of some of that stuff.
I'm your
'Cause some of it
Huckleberry.
that's on there is just
Mission start.
there was of course the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
You know, I didn't pull a video of that. Are you going to get that?
I'm gonna get that one. I love Dragon Quest games; are great.
Okay.
And then they've got 1 and 2 will be coming out later on.
Yeah.
I heard 3 in chronologically. 3 is actually before 1. So if you want to play them in order, it's 3, then 1, then 2. Am I right there?
Yep.
Okay. Are you guys interested in this one? Did you have this game on the Wii?
I never was a big Donkey Kong Country fan all that much.
Really?
I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I think I got. Thank you for that. I think I think I got all. There's 3 of them on Super Nintendo, right? Is there 3?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Super Nintendo had 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I think I ended up buying a bundle where way back in the day. I think I got all 3 of them for maybe $5 a piece or something.
No, they
Biggie D's gonna get it.
Yeah,
I need to go back and beat Tropical Freeze. I still haven't beaten that one yet. I think we played it for like the first day, and then we kind of got moved on to something else. Yeah, I feel like Donkey Kong Country has been done too much personally. Do you guys remember when the Donkey Kong came out on Super Nintendo, and it just looked amazing?
Oh yeah,
like it was like that was a system seller in the day.
there is Tropical Freeze does have a option to make the game super easy though. That's the only problem I have with it.
Oh. Yeah, just do it.
I think at a certain point you're able to turn on the option where you can just skip levels if they're too hard. Which, for Dark Souls fans, the keyword is get good.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system.
Can I go back to this one again? That was like, again, now that I can see the chat, what are you guys' thoughts on Marvel vs. Capcom coming back? Because, and I know this was a topic on some of the shows tonight. Watch. Oh yeah, finally can see some video. Thank God. New artwork. X-Men Children of the Atom. Oh, I love that game. Is this the death of Arcade 1-Up, you guys? Please, if you think so in the chat, let me know. Should we sell our Arcade 1-Ups that have these? Because I know when I had my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade, and when the Switch version came out, I sold it. So, wonder if the difficulty's on Switch only. Oh, you're talking about Donkey Kong.
It may be with the Tropical Freeze, Biggie D. The Switch version might have had that added in. I want to say with Arcade One
Oh,
Up, it's probably
can you-
more a case of
the arcade one up
is-
online, it's going to be dead after this.
I
is
feel
gonna
like
play-
Arcade
Yeah.
One Up is the death of Arcade One Up, though.
Right. Who is going to go online on an arcade machine when this is like perfect? There'll be no lag. It's like rollback netcode. Are they full right now? Okay. Are they going to be full when this game comes out? I hope. I don't know.
I think
gonna be
people are
interesting.
still going to play Arcade One Up, but I think unless they, as a company, decide to kind of get more systems out, newer systems, different systems, they're stagnant right now.
Oh, and I got thoughts
You
on
know,
that too.
It would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like Stern Pinball if they only put out the one machine and that's all they ever did. Which is why it's nice that they're still putting out new ones like John Wick, and they still have more on the way. So
We still got Evo
Yeah.
coming up, and we still got what's the one in Seattle, Dathan? PAX West.
Oh, PAX. PAX is coming
I think
up.
if Arcade One Up is not at either of those, we got a problem with them. Seriously.
So PAX, Arcade One Up was at. Were they at PAX last year? I can't remember.
yeah,
Yes, they were.
Okay.
We interviewed them on my channel, Chris and I.
Oh, okay. I
So
can't
they
remember
were
them
in the
being there.
Atari booth.
That's okay. That's why.
Yeah,
and it was the
that's what they do now. They won't pay for their own booths. They'll
So they do share. They do booth sharing then, right?
exactly. Now they were just at IGN Live. I don't watch IGN, so I don't know how I know this. But you know, it's going to be really interesting. We'll see what happens in the next coming months. Big D. Capcom Fighting Collection lobbies are empty for streams. Same with Beat 'em Up Collection.
I think he
Yeah.
means Steam,
Oh, Steam. Yeah.
which I can see with Steam, because I mean there's so much with the arcades. If you have an Arcade One Up, you're going to be in the lobby playing it on there if that's what you like to do. But with Steam, there's so many different games. I can't picture so many people being like, yeah, I'm going to go sit in the Steam lobby for, whatever.
I want to sit in that
Beat
Steam
'em up
lobby,
game.
man. That sounds hot.
Ain't nothing hotter than a little Steam lobby.
You like popsicles?
All right. Anyway, that's a day one for me. Oh, it's so good. It's like, why isn't my the QR code is up there? Be sure to help Eric out. Not here because he just had his kidneys removed, and it's a whole thing. So check out that QR code, everybody. Do you guys want to talk a little Star Wars too before we go on? I do want to say too that Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is on Play Asia right now. If anyone's interested too.
Play Asia also had the Hyrule Switch Lite, but it sold out in less than 10 seconds, I guess, for the US version. So hopefully they show if you are planning on getting one, hopefully they show
Really?
up. Yeah. Hopefully they show up on Best Buy or wherever sometime soon, because they will sell out.
There it is. There we go. Yeah, $59.99, you guys, and we'll ship to the United States.
It's not bad.
Are you going to get that? What the reviews are for it?
So I'm kind of on the fence right now.
I'll never
about
join
doing
you! If you only
doing the Ubisoft
Sorry.
Plus thing for the $18 a month thing, because I do want to play Star Wars Outlaws, but I also want to play Assassin's Creed. So I think I may give it a go once Star Wars comes out, and that way I can at least be able to finish both those games and then just cancel it if I'm done.
Yeah,
Kind of my thought.
you could.
Did you
Did you guys see this video? Can I play this? Hide the chat. This is so good.
I'll never join you! If you only knew the power. The power. The power.
I love how he jumps off there. He's just dead. Oh god. No. Yeah. No, I want to see if the reviews for Outlaws are any good before I buy it, and then we've been talking about too that it's gonna get reduced in price a bit pretty quickly here. But anyway, Chris, are you caught up on the Acolyte?
I am. I watched the fourth episode today, and I was like, I really appreciate the forest walking simulator we got for an episode, with maybe the last 10 seconds moving the plot forward.
Right. It was very boring.
And
I know I'm comparing that to the Dragon show, but it's like, my God, it's so bad. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, so I'd heard that Andor is like one of the best Star Wars series that Disney's put out. So it was
good. I liked it.
I started watching it, and the writing from that is like light years beyond what's going on with the Acolyte. And then I'd seen somebody had talked about my brother had made the comment that online someone's like, oh, I know what it is. The Acolyte's a CW show. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of feel like it's it could fit in there with like Smallville and The Flash and some of those other CW shows. What are you talking about?
It is unavoidable.
There was another Star Wars game that it seems to have disappeared. They showed a video for it. Was Star Wars Eclipse. Do you guys remember the announcement for that one?
I did.
It sounds familiar. I can picture the logo.
It was from Quantic Dream. Here, let me show this.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of info on it.
Are you trying to share your screen? Let me see here. Yeah, come on, look it up.
This was the trailer they'd revealed like 2 years ago, and nothing.
Oh yeah, I think this was at that show they have at the Game Awards in November or something.
Don't have any idea what it is, but I thought this was a little bit more impressive than Outlaws.
It does look good.
I mean, if there's one thing Quantic Dream can do is they have amazing cinematics.
got Yoda in it. C-3PO. There's a lot of shit going on here.
It's Voldemort from Harry Potter.
He's back.
Pretty close.
Oh no, this is the. I thought this looks like the Goo from Perfect Next Generation. Yeah, I'm getting vibes of like Doom with this.
Yeah. I mean, it looks amazing.
Huh. Okay.
But I haven't been anything on it. So yeah.
It is it's history.
You know, instead of doing the X-Files theme, you need to get the Robert Stack Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh
Oh, that'd be
theme
good
song.
too.
That used to scare the piss out of me as a kid. That's what you need to get. Not Ken dying from Street Fighter. Not that.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Indiana Jones. That was last week's show, bro. It does look good.
It does
look
look that it does look pretty good, yeah. I wonder what Sony's gonna do now, because they pulled out of Gamescom today. They're not doing anything. So you think they're going back to the drawing board, trying to figure out something, what to do, what to catch up with, because it's looking a little bare right now for them.
They are in such bad times right now. I think they have nothing going on now that their CEO has left. They got nothing.
And apparently the Wolverine game is in trouble too, from what I hear.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go, bub.
That came out. Some news came out today about that.
Let's go, bub.
Man, it'll be interesting to see now that Xbox. I think who had the superior show? I think it was Xbox. Do both of you guys agree? I think Nintendo was up there, but for me, Xbox won the show. This award season, whatever you want to call it now.
Yeah, it definitely had that E3 competition, like the big three, who's going to win. You know, like they used to do. I would give the slight edge to Xbox just a little bit, because I think there was more quantity and quality at the same time than there would be compared to Nintendo.
Agreed.
Then Sony's obviously, God knows what Sony was even thinking.
Well, I think I think Phil Spencer realized that they needed to showcase games. You know, you need to come out and show people this is the reason why you want to play our games.
And Chris, you were 100% right when you said like they're really going to be pushing Game Pass, and it was a lot of those games was like play day one on Game Pass, and I kept thinking, it was right. He said it.
Yeah, they're really pushing that.
Thing, guys, do you think Microsoft has a chance in selling more consoles this Christmas than PlayStation?
Yes.
And we don't
You don't think
we don't
so?
know if they're
No.
gonna announce a new device yet. I'm not even including that right now. Like, if just things are as it is right now, like, what are you excited about on PlayStation? Not much.
Well,
Astro's
Xbox
Playroom
is
for me. That's it.
shortly after the conference or there's the showcase. Amazon sold out of their Xboxes, and
Really?
I did hear a
Oh, I
report
didn't hear that.
that there was a lot of people trading in their Xboxes to GameStop, trading in their PS5s to try to get Xboxes because they couldn't find them.
I
Yeah.
know that, and there's going to be a couple special edition Xbox coming out. I think there's a new Series S. There's a new X that's got 2 terabyte hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Digital
They positioned
only.
themselves well, right? So we'll see what happens. I think the proof's going to be in the pudding with these guys. Can they make the Sony people there in Japan
I
The
mean,
dream is dead.
worldwide, as long as Microsoft's able to get their systems pushed out, they should be in a good place. You know, unfortunately, they're never gonna really enter the Japanese market. Even Sony's lost a lot of footing in the Japanese market because they don't play at home; they play on the go, which is why Nintendo Switch is so popular over there.
Right.
And I'm sure even the Steam Deck is probably a fairly popular system over in Japan compared to the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. So, you know, it's certainly, I think Microsoft won this one primarily based on the fact that we haven't really seen much out of them, and what they put out in their showcase was a lot of quality looking games. Nintendo kind of does what you expect Nintendo to do. They had their first party titles, Zelda, Metroid, Mario Brothers, that look really good, and then they showcase a lot of third party titles as well. But it wasn't anything like Nintendo doesn't do. With all their directs, they always show off a bunch of games, so it's kind of expected at this point. And there was nothing there outside of like Metroid Prime 4 that really was like, oh, this is going to be so amazing. Like, I'm excited for the Zelda game. It's different, and I like different when it comes to a lot of their titles because they do new things, they try something different. There's a lot of innovation that comes with their titles, and so they're always fun to try out the different things and see what you can do. But Sony was just kind of like, who cares? We sell the system. That's all we have to do. So we don't really have to show any games off this time. And I think that's a bad choice that they made with that one. Either they don't have anything in the pipeline to announce and they don't know where to go at this point, or there's something going on behind the scenes at Sony that they just don't want to let people know. They're in a bad place. Who knows?
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
The Sony fanboys are just freaking out.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
A new Twisted Metal would help. I agree.
Would it though? I mean, it would be fun, but would it be able to enough to put, because they're not having any more from now until next year, at least to 2025. They're not having any more first party games. There's not going to be a God of War. There's not going to be a Last of anything like that. Uncharted. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if they're going to bank on Call of Duty Black Ops players, you know, buying up their game and doing something, I don't know. I think it's going to be an
Which is
uphill
an
battle
Xbox
for them.
title.
Right.
Yeah, it's it certainly is one of those. You just, what games does Sony have at this point that can sell systems? You know,
Well, sell systems and not that they're not out yet, you know, because everyone's already finished, you know, God of War, and you know, how many are they going to remaster something else? Are they going to remaster like the first God of War or something like that?
Yeah. I don't know.
We, I think, yeah, UD is alluding to here.
I mean, maybe a new Uncharted game, a brand new one, not a remaster, just a new one.
Starring Tom Holland?
Who know? No, don't do that.
Well, I mean, they did just greenlight a second Uncharted movie because of how well the first one
Sound
with Tom
insane.
Holland
Do you
did.
realize that? You should be medicated.
Oh, brother.
But
The
yeah.
dream is dead.
I wouldn't mind a new Tomb Raider game either. You know, I know it's not a first party title, but a new Tomb Raider would be fun to play.
I can kind of see that coming out on the new Nintendo system, though.
So, do we think that when the new Switch comes out, they're going to announce a new Zelda along with it?
I think maybe not at first. I think they're going to pair that Metroid game up with it.
Do you think they'll announce it though? It won't come out, but they'll announce it right around the same time.
Oh, that's possible.
Some sort of like cinematic cutscene like they did for Tears of the Kingdom, you know, something like that.
That's possible. Yeah. We know they're working on a sequel to Tears of the Kingdom.
Right.
So
yeah,
that game sold so many copies. It'd be foolish for them not to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a number of titles that were exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember MotorStorm on the PlayStation 3. I think that was one of the launch titles.
I don't remember. I remember Warhawk.
I don't know. I don't get paid the big bucks by Sony to figure this out. We shouldn't have to figure it out for them.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know? That's why they pay their executives some exorbitant amount of money to figure out. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
Both teams play hard.
You're still just checking out that board, aren't you?
You like that? You like that one?
Both teams play hard, my man.
That was a classic Blazer sound.
Both teams play hard, my man.
That game. All right. It's been an hour. I think I'm going to end the show, you guys, if you're good with that. I've got to work tomorrow, but I appreciate everyone. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to show off? Oh, so another reason we're having the show here on Wednesday night is there is a pinball launch party for John Wick on Friday, and I know you guys I don't think can make it, but I was going to share it off here anyway with everyone. Here we go. So at Next Level, the biggest arcade on the West Coast, here is their John Wick limited edition party. So it is this Friday, 7:00. Here's their address. Looks like it's $20 admission. Then you got to play $5 buy into the tournament, and $1 from the tournament buy-in goes into the IFPA for the sanctioning events, and the rest goes to the prize fund payouts for the winners. So you do win some money if you win this thing. The tournaments start at 7:00, so be at the front desk no later than 6:50. I'm going to try to leave my house at like 4:00 so I don't get stuck in traffic, because I want to be up there by 6:50. So that is one of the main reasons we're not going to be on this Friday, and hopefully I've never played a pinball party or a tournament before, so we'll see how we do. And I've never even played this game before, so I don't know. It'll be an interesting time. But
Yeah.
the John Wick limited edition looks amazing from what I can tell. It's got that stained glass, and thank you, Biggie D. It's got that background for the main. I don't know what you call that, where the scoreboard is. So
The back
I
glass.
plan on taking some pictures of
Translite.
that. Yeah, the back glass. Yeah. So I'll try to take some video of the event for you guys. And then Dathan, you're going to a Comic-Con this weekend?
Yeah, I'm driving up
Do I have that right?
tomorrow up to Seattle, and then I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and be back on Sunday.
Cool. Take some video. You see
Sure,
something cool.
can do.
Yeah, I didn't take any
Don't
video
just-
of that Lego Brick Fest that we went to.
Oh yeah, I
weeks
forgot
ago.
to ask you, how was
Oh yeah, we didn't hear about that. Yeah.
Was I right?
Oh God, it was horrible. So it was up there at the Hillsborough County Fairgrounds. And we it was $25 a person. Walked in and maybe spent 10 minutes and left.
Oh no.
But there was like 5 life-size Lego statues, and you walked up to them. They, from a distance, it's like, oh, these are kind of cool looking. There was a chimera that had like the lion head, goat, and all that. And then you got up closer, and they were taped up, so they'd fallen apart in transit at some point.
Oh no,
oh, man!
But they had, everything was so wide open, and it was just, they had Lego sets there for sale that had QR codes, and the prices changed depending on demand. so you had to scan the QR code to find out what the price was off their website.
Oh wow!
And it was just, so we left there and went over to Next Level Pinball, spent about an hour there, and then came home.
And you had fun there, right?
Oh yeah. But
I'm your Huckleberry.
And it's funny too, because I'd watched some videos on YouTube from the year before of that Brick Fest live, and people were like, "This is such a big scale."
There's another Lego festival. None of these are sanctioned by Lego, but there's another one that I've seen have at the convention center up in Portland. And I've been to that
just had
once.
They just had it recently. It was it's a 2-day thing. It's pretty big.
Yeah, so we might consider going to that one, Chris.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. This one, their website said is the largest Lego convention in the world.
I mean, I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration. And I think the one they have at the convention center, I think it's cheaper too. I think it's like $30 for 2 days, I think. Or it might even be cheaper than that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, I mean, the kids all looked like they were having fun there, but every parent I walked past was like, "Is this a scam?" So, no, won't be doing that again. And we go camping this Sunday, so I'm on vacation right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
And so I'll be up
I plan
in
on going camping
Fort Stevens next week.
Nice. Have a good time.
And then we're supposed to be back next Friday, the following Friday. So
So maybe we can get you on the show.
I should be on the show then, since we have to vacate the campground by 1,
Get out of here. Take your Legos with you.
So before we sign off one last time, Eric, if you can, scan the QR code up here.
Yeah, let me show it again. How about our friend? He's not here. I wonder if I could share this his real quick.
Hoping to have him back on maybe in a few weeks, so he can maybe join us just to kind of do a check-in.
Yeah. So here's Eric. Here we go. And they wrote, our dear friend Eric Banks is preparing to have kidney transplant surgery on June 18th. That was yesterday. He has a genetic kidney disorder, and he'd been placed on the OHSU kidney transplant transplant list a year ago. His friend and former fiance has volunteered and is giving him a kidney. And sounds like he's recovering right now, but he's going to be on his own for a while without work, and he's going to be out, and he's going to need everyone's support. On this website, they are giving dates on how he's doing. It looks like he's doing okay. Last night he had a rough night with pain. He had his incision restitched today, which seems to be helping. But feel free to go on there and help. You can send him a meal, or you can just send him money too, and we'll be thinking about you, buddy. So I wish he had shared that with me earlier, but he's you don't want to talk too much about what's going on personally with you. I don't know.
Just as a
disclaimer,
Eric gave us permission to do this, so we're not doing this behind his back or anything. He said that he gave us the okay to talk about this stuff. So
yeah,
exactly. I think this was mainly shared on Facebook, and I'm not really on Facebook that much anymore.
I'm not.
Unless there's something else he's in. I don't know. Dungeons and Dragons Discord.
I got rid of Facebook on my phone years ago and haven't been on it in a while.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither.
So, but yeah, sounds like he's doing good right now. Hopefully he'll come through. But I really think when he comes back, he needs to play up how injured he is, get some bandages, put them around his head and everything, kind of really get the sympathy going for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could totally do that. Exactly.
Maybe put some cotton gauze in his mouth so he can talk like, Marlon Brando and The Godfather.
No, God!
All right. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. We'll end on that. Be sure to consider subscribing to the stream if you haven't already, or the YouTube channel here, and subscribe to Ace of Jack's Media Grounds on YouTube, and also 8-Bit Gaming Legend. You're on Twitter and you're on Instagram. I guess it's not called Twitter; it's called X now. And I guess we'll be back next Friday. So no show this Friday, and we'll see you guys in a week and a half or so. So thanks for coming on, everybody.
Bye.
All right.